Hey y'all, Sassy Homesteader here. Hey, so my gardening friends, it is about that time, right? If you haven't already started your seeds, um, good luck. Um, I have started some of my seeds. I have not started all of them. I'm gonna be real honest about that. We've had a lot of wonky going on here, um, and had some questions. I actually had a lady. She's like, "Hey, you're Sassy Homesteader." She driving by, and I was like, "Yeah," and she's like, "Hey, have you? What is this? Uh, Back to Eden." I was like, "Oh." She's like, "Is that what you did to your garden?" Yeah. So, kind of cool. Yeah. So, anyway, one of the questions I have had was, do I have to maintain all of that manure and cardboard every year? Um, yes and no. I'm going to tell you why. Um, we on the property, I'll show you, that's manure, have prairie grass, right? That's all your mix of what have you. And it is primarily clay. It is a lot of clay. Um, and so there's not a lot of nutrients in our soil. I would definitely test your soil and see what you got going on. However, for weed control, because remember, the whole garden was like this prairie grass when we first got here. Um, I do have videos of those, and as soon as I figure it out, I'll try to post progression videos, and then you can really see where all of this has stemmed from. So, all right, so all those boxes that you get from, big market A place that I'm not quite yet paid for, but you lay all your boxes and stuff out. You lay them flat. I'm gonna see if I got all this covered up now. So you lay it out flat, right? Let's see, right, where are you? Right there. So I should have just turned the camera around, but I didn't. So right there, I have boxes laid out all throughout the garden. And yes, every year, but this year, I have laid boxes out. So two seasons, 2 seasons of laying the boxes down. There's runners, and I was trying to not act super weird. I'm really weird. Anyway, so I laid the boxes all down, all over the place. Then we came back in with compost and made our rows, right? And then we put manure down and then tossed in a little bit of that manure each time to our rows. This year, I took my boxes and I laid it in some areas that I was really having trouble fighting the weeds. So those are under my corn patch and some of my aisles. Now, do I get the occasional weed, here or there? Yeah, but I picked that out. Um, I don't spray it. I do pick them out. Is it a lot? No. Is it a lot for some? Maybe, but I'm not that lazy, so obviously. Um, anyway, so this year I have only got one truckload of manure from my dairy farmer friend. Actually, now they're friends because I've gotten so much manure from them. Uh, however, I mean, these are just people, and their business. They do dairy cows, like big business dairy cows. So they give me a pickup bed full of it for $15. I can't get one bag of compost manure at the big stores for $15. I can't do it. So find your local people, find your tribe. I'm going to keep reiterating this all the time because we're out there and we are willing to help you. Oh my God, we are. Quit trying to gouge people. Anyway, so I didn't really take out any weeds because I wanted to show you guys what I was left with after I raked up, I just wanted to show you guys. So hang on. All right. So yeah, I do have some weeds poking out, right? You'll see I have the rabbits and the goats to poop. I'm going to move my corn bed up here. So instead of down there, I don't really believe it liked it down there. So it's going to take up these two rows here. But you can see little grass pop-ups. Maybe here is like the worst part. Back along this fence, I have planted potatoes. So, and on the other side of that is some strawberries. All along this fence because I had to thin out my strawberries. These right here, onions. These have been sitting all winter. And right here, I just planted these yesterday. These are sprouted onions, and I'll go over that another time, but just planted those. And you can see, I threw onion peels all over the place. You know why? Let me tell you. Because critters like that do that on your plants don't like onions. They don't like onions. So, as we go through and look at the weeds, I know it sounds stupid to look at my weeds, but I'm showing you, I have little pop-ups, right? And it's primarily on places that didn't get coverage, or there was a hole in the box, or birds, help you out, whatever. But all of this, besides the actual 2 patches that will go here where I'll plant other stuff, will basically look like this walkway, like the whole walkway. So, and we are going to reformat because of our big tall trees here and how our sun is. We lost some trees, as some of you may know. Not those big bad boys yet. So, Lord have mercy. If those come down, they're gonna go and hit all the way out to those pickups. I bet you dimes to donuts. Anyway, so I don't buy the big dollar plastic or the other stuff. I know there's lots of products out there, and God bless America. If you can do that, then do it. If this is not for you, that's okay, and I understand. But eventually, this whole ground here will be layer upon layer of composting. And when I go to rototill it all up, not this year, but next season, and I reformat it again and start pulling in all the different nutrients, it's going to have layers and layers and layers. And then, I know it sounds ridiculous, but my plan is, after I reconfigure it, then I will probably lay down more cardboard and keep it going. So my soil will have the best possible nutrients I could possibly get. It can be done in literally in a couple of years. However, I didn't know all of this to begin with. So I am showing you. Um, right now it's kind of a mess, and I have some stuff to cut out and give to the animals, and they will be happy as larks. But anyway, would I do this again? 100% yes. 10 out of 10 yes. Um, uh, over the past three years, about, yeah, this will be my third year for this process. I've spent less than $100 in the soil. Now, with the bugs and the rain and everything, that the slugs that we have had, um, I've spent more on that. So I'm gonna go over that another time with you. Um, because it gets kind of long and people are like, well, what's going on with that? Why didn't you just put some chemical down? Why didn't, because I don't put chemical down because I give it to my animals. I don't want them to have the poops. Anyway, so we'll get into that later. But anyway, um, your farm poop, dairy poop, it's all usable. It's all in the circle. You know, you got them boxes from the A word. You know, you do. So don't even lie. And women, I tell you what, you can hide that. You can cut them boxes down, stick them in your garden, or get them close to your garden. Hey, Clyde, Clyde, Ash, get out my ash. Get out of there. Best friend, stop that. Leave those there and stay. Do not dig in my ash. That sounds really weird. Don't dig in my ash. Anyway, women, you can hide them boxes. Trust me. I mean, I'm not promoting lying or anything. I'm just, promoting your garden. Oh, y'all better pray for me, I swear. Sweet Jesus, help me. Anyway, may love, peace, and blessings fill your heart, fill your soul. Share it. Share it with everybody. All right? Quit trying to gouge everybody. God. Don't you realize there's something better than money out there? Anyway, have a great day, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit them dingy-dongs.